Hey loves, my name is Brianna and I'm a working mama of 2 little ones from Cleveland, Ohio. And for today's Boss Mom video, I've partnered up with Lola to share with you my tips and hacks on transitioning back to work after maternity leave. And fun fact, 70% of mamas in the US with little ones under 18 are working, so there are a lot of other mamas who've had to make this transition, so don't feel like you are alone. I've had to do this twice now after 12 weeks of maternity leave, so I'm really excited to share these tips that made my transition back to work a little bit easier. Tip number 1, have a support system or a buddy at work who's been in your shoes, who can be that ear and listen to you and reassure you that what you're going through is totally normal. Make sure you have that support. Tip number 2, talk to your boss before you return about adjusting your schedule, your hours, and if you're going to be breastfeeding, make sure they are aware that you will need a place to breastfeed that is not a restroom. And a little hack, if you're choosing to continue with breastfeeding, get a bag that makes it easy for you to take your pump to and from the office. Or ideally, this is what I did with my first little one, I got an extra pump that I just left at the office so I wasn't having to lug the supplies back and forth every single day. One less thing to worry about on your long list of things you have to do as a mama. Tip number 3 is find a caregiver that you trust. You want to have peace of mind while you're working that your little one is well taken care of. And if you are pregnant right now, it is never too early to figure out what your caregiver situation will be. Hack number 4, practice your morning routine the week before you actually go back to work. This way you can work out any of the kinks and realize exactly how much time you should be budgeting. And it never hurts to budget a little extra time just in case there's an unexpected blowout or something like that before you head out the door. And piggybacking off of that, I stay in my robe until the kiddos are headed out the door just so I don't have spit up or blowout ruin my outfit for the day. Hack number 5, ask your family and friends for some support those first few weeks as you transition back with your meals. Putting your partner fully in charge of meals or using a meal train site to ask your village to sign up to send meals to your home, just so you don't have to worry about that and you can spend every second of time focused on your little one after work. Hack number 6 is find ways to save time. If you've watched my former videos, you know I'm a huge fan of subscription or delivery services so that the products I need come right to my door, whether those are cleaning products, meals, personal hygiene products. And when I think of mom hacks to save time, Lola always comes to mind because I sign up online for my monthly delivery, comes right to my door, and it's 100% all natural organic cotton pads and tampons. So I have that peace of mind about the types of products that I'm using. And since we're not quite sure if we're going to be growing our family anymore or not, I love the fact that 2 days before Lola's going to ship out my delivery, they give me a notification so I can cancel if necessary. So for 40% off your first order, visit mylola.com and use the code BriannaK40 when you check out. And hack number 7, give yourself grace. And really important, don't compare yourself to other mamas. Your baby is a completely unique human. You are a unique human. Your job situation is totally different. For some mamas, it's easier than others. And you are so strong for going back to work and raising a little human. You are a rock star, and it's so empowering to know that we're in this together. This isn't easy. It is so tough, but you are a fierce, strong, powerful woman. And I'm here for you, and I know this community of subscribers is here for you too. And any success that you experience, know you've worked 1,000 times harder than anyone else to get there, and that is something you should be so proud of. And just know that you're not alone. I think it's really hard if you follow other mommy influencers because the vast majority are stay-at-home mamas. And this is not to knock any stay-at-home mama. That's a 24/7 job that requires a tremendous amount of strength. I totally respect any stay-at-home mom, especially stay-at-home mamas who are still rocking it as an influencer and have a social media career. But that was why I even started this channel, because of all the mommy influencers I followed while I was pregnant, none of them returned to work. So I know if you're watching other moms on YouTube or reading other mommy blogs or following other mamas on Instagram who are stay-at-home mamas, that can give you this extreme sense of guilt because you feel like every other mom is staying at home with their babies. But remember that statistic, 70% of mamas with little ones under 18 are working. So you're actually in the vast majority. So just know I'm here for you. You are not alone. And I'm gonna ask any other mama watching who returned to work after having a little one, leave your story in the comments just so we can all relate and be here for one another. It's so important to feel connected and not alone in this. And if there are any other working mom topics you'd like for me to cover on my channel or questions you would like me to answer, leave those in the comments as well. Thank you so much for watching and for all of the support, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, loves. If this video resonated with you, it would mean the world to me if you shared this with another working mama so that they can subscribe and join the supportive community that we have here. And please let me know any other topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. Have a great rest of your day.